Lean into what makes you different. Learn to trust it, follow it, make space for it, and share it with the rest of the world. Creativity has always been a part of my life. My career began with studying interior design for my undergraduate, continued into studying architecture for my master's at the University of Toronto. A pivotal moment in my career was taking a sabbatical year, taking a pause from my corporate architecture practice and giving space to my interests in studying the evolution of geometric arts across historic Islamic dynasties. Geometry as a spiritual design tool for me means an ability to be able to use art and architecture to transcend the barriers of culture, language, and religion. We're really much more connected than we are different. My work is about creating experiences where people can feel that.
Oftentimes we're afraid to lean into new and different things because we don't know how to do them. In my career, what I have found is trying new things, being open to new opportunities, has really defined my capabilities, and as a result, I've been able to take on new and exciting roles. I started as an accountant, actually. I started my career off at KPMG, and then I went into private equity on Ontario Teachers Pension Plan, and then following that, I moved to the UK. And that really changed my whole track of my career because I really ended up staying there for 7 years after my MBA, and it gave me a totally different global approach to business that I never would have experienced before. I had come in as the interim CFO for Roots, having been on the board of Roots for a number of years. And then I came into the CEO role in 2020. The advice that I give to women who are starting those careers is don't give up. Sometimes you face perceptions of your own capabilities from other people that can influence your ability to do your job. It doesn't really matter what other people think. It's really about what you think about yourself, and it's really about thinking about your own values, your own capabilities, and continuing to push through what can sometimes be a challenging situation.
I thought my career would start off in finance. I worked in sales, I worked in luxury goods, I knew how to build strong teams, I was working as a consultant helping small to medium-sized companies. I didn't even really know what the word entrepreneur meant, but I always knew that one day I'd be running my own show. The opportunity presented itself to launch a skincare brand. As an early on younger entrepreneur, I didn't have the confidence. I remember saying to somebody, I don't know if I can do this. At that time, we had already established ourselves as an international brand. We had already won awards, and the response was, you already are doing this. Just to hear that feedback was such a pivotal moment. It was almost like I had arrived. For me, it's been about connecting with consumers, connecting with people in the industry, and I think those are my greatest accomplishments, is giving people opportunity through my brand.
If not you, then who? And if not now, then when? I was a soccer player. I played for Canada and I played professionally for 18 years. And during that time, the women's soccer folks know the only thing that's been missing in the Canadian landscape is a professional league. When I retired, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game in Canada and help us build the professional game here. I did my MBA at the Smith School. I did some soccer-specific programming through UEFA. And I learned over those 18 months I was just at school what an opportunity exists in Canada to build women's professional soccer. Learned that the time is absolutely now. We've got to build, the industry's growing so quickly. And I also learned that no one else was really working on it. I'm proud to be a part of a generation building on what those behind us did and leaving the game a lot better than we found it for the next generation.